For 10 years, I've been struggling to make films. I've tried to make stuff I believe in, but I'm always let down. Instead, I've decided to document my life and struggle to create. Toronto, I'm here. Oh, sorry. Just trying to get this shot.
Yeah, I see that. People eat off the table.
Yeah, no, I understand. Coming to a festival always gives me mixed feelings. On one hand, the film is finally finished, and I love that it's finally about to have its own life. But on the other hand, it's filled with uncertainty about what will happen next. Will it sell or will people like it? I haven't been worried about what the audience will think about the film. All films, even the terrible ones, has an audience that loves the film. But I love the film we've made. But I want my films to be internationally acclaimed. Without it, films can never have the impact I want. And for that to happen, it needs to get great reviews and distribution worldwide. I'm really happy that they let me into their lives as they were, struggling with their identities and everything. So you're going to be able to speak to all of us afterwards. Hope you enjoyed this screening. Enjoy theater. Because I don't know coming to the festival how this will pan out, I have a hard time embracing the fact that this is it. I should just feel happy that the film is done, but I can't really. Making the film is just one milestone, but the project is far from over.
Just I told you how the brother was doing. Walk, sit. Walk, sit. Walk, sit.
What was it about these two individuals that really made you want to get brought into making this film? I was actually making a different film first about a Ugandan gay couple, but because of safety issues for their family, we couldn't continue that project. So then I actually went to Uganda and tried to find a different character, and then I was introduced to Cleo. And at this time, she and Nelson hadn't started dating, but they had known each other for long before, but it was in between them going to school together and then starting to date. So at that time it was actually about her and her mother, but I was so drawn into her story because she had already decided that she really wanted to do this transitioning process in the open. And I felt like that was the most important thing, that she would have to make the decision on her own. And she was so confident in that, and that's what I was drawn into at first. And then it became a love story because they met each other and started dating and all that.
The love between you is so amazing. It is a phenomenal expression. Thank you so much, Johnny, for capturing it. And Nelson, you're an amazing husband, and Cleo, you're so courageous. Thank you so much for doing this.
I'm curious, when Johnny's showing up here with a camera, how open were you in terms of inviting him in and letting them, film your story? What was that experience like?
Well, I'm very happy for what Johnny did, but most of the footage that Johnny shot actually didn't know he was shooting it. So he was very crafty. Yeah, but I guess that's how it was. He was able to capture our lives, and we had already accepted him into it.
I really love what Johnny did with the movie, because I will say that through the movie we grew with each other. The movie grew on us. The movie changed us. It changed him. It changed Nelson. Nelson is a huge introvert. He doesn't like being on the silver screen. And he's out here, and he was, well, as you could see in the movie. And for me, it's a huge tribute for me as a person to have him here supporting me. I know it's very hard for him as a partner to a trans person. in Uganda to be out there on the screen doing this. Yeah.
I was really happy with the reception we got. People loved the film. I mean, having a standing ovation, that's something. There's so much happiness involved in those 15 minutes of Q&A that you do as a filmmaker. I loved seeing Cleo and Nelson's reactions. They had chosen not to watch the film before, so they were nervous, but they really loved how they were portrayed. And I think that's often not the case when films are being made. Especially if you're coming from the outside trying to portray a story that you don't really know. I wish more people would take pride in how they build relationships with the subjects. Because otherwise we're just using them for our own glory, and that's seriously fucked up.
This is so
Very good.
Hope you liked the episode. If so, please subscribe and please share it with anyone you think would like it. Alright, see you next week.